I just left my friend's apartment and got all this. I'm on my way to Spain. I'm in Berlin. I'm on my way out to Leipzig. And I'm about a third of the way to Spain, to my goal. And the start has been crazy hard, especially because I left on November 1st, which is All Saints Day, which is a very serious holiday in Lithuania and Poland. I got dropped off by friends by the border of Lithuania, and I spent several hours there. I couldn't get a ride, so I had to walk some 20 kilometers. We eventually got into first town into Poland, where we spent the night. We had to walk all the way there. And Saturday, it was not as difficult to catch a ride to Białystok and then to Warsaw, where I spent the night at my friend Zuza and Maciek's apartment. Sunday, I tried leaving Warsaw, and I spent maybe 5 hours on the exit ramp to the highway, and nobody picked me up. All the cars were full. It seemed like everybody was returning from the vacation, and it was pretty hopeless, so I had to take a BlaBlaCar. Here I am. I'm gonna try to hitch a ride to the A9, and I gotta figure out where the petrol station is. So it's 4:30 or so, and I made it to Leipzig already. I dropped my stuff off, and I'm wandering through the city. So today was a pretty shitty start. I started in Leipzig. I spent 2 hours standing before the highway before Barbara finally stopped for me. She took me 40 kilometers to the closest rest stop. And from there, Leszek, a Polish guy, dropped me right outside of Bayreuth. And then now just a lady brought me from there to the very center of the city. Saved me a few euros. And I'm gonna stay with friends here. I'm here in Friedrichshafen on the Bodensee. I had a really rough start this morning. I waited for 2 hours outside of Bayreuth before someone drove me 20 minutes to the next rest stop, and from there I got really lucky and somebody brought me 340 some kilometers to Lindau, which is really close to my destination today, which is Meersburg, which is 17 kilometers away from here. So I can't believe I'm going to make it. I'm just waiting for someone here to stop for me. Today, Sarah, my friend from New Zealand, had to come to Maxdorf, and she's doing her own thing, and I'm gonna wander around. Got a free day until I go to Geneva tomorrow. Meersburg. So I'm leaving Meersburg today. I'm gonna try to reach Geneva, It's still dark. I'm walking to the ferry. There the sun is rising. And over there is Constance in Switzerland. Constance. Here I am, waiting to get a ride towards Zurich, and I'm right back. There's Jacques driving away, and I made it to Geneva. Now I've got to walk for an hour.
Because of the clouds, perhaps not. But this is the Alp at the end.
I'm on my way through France now. I got stuck somewhere before Lyon, so I'm walking to a different on-ramp. I'm actually quite glad I decided not to stay there and walk around. I get to see much more of the scenery of what it's like in rural France. There's trash like everywhere else. People live in these sorts of houses with these sort of white fences. I'm realizing a strange physics of hitchhiking. It's like the opposite of catching falling water, where imagine trying to catch water with your hands. Well, I feel like being successful in hitchhiking is like the reverse of trying to put your hands where most of the water is going to be sucked in through. Because I'm walking now to a nearby on-ramp, which I'm hoping will be better than the last spot. So I have to make a turn and go in a different direction than most traffic seems to be going. So, got a 3-kilometer hike to somewhere over there. Through the tiny crack you can see the city of Lyon. I know I have very limited hours before it's dark. This day really feels like summer again. I haven't walked through the countryside so far this trip. And it's interesting to notice the differences, especially there's bigger hills in the background that I'm not used to seeing. Today is officially a very hard day. I'm been looking for a spot. I caught a short ride at the last place, and now I'm on the road. I just need to go south from here, but I'm such a shitty spot to hitchhike that I just gotta walk until I get to somewhere that looks more promising. I'm enjoying the scenery and listening to traffic. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. It's gonna be dark in the next hour and a half or 2 hours. I'll have to figure something out. Oh, it was difficult today. I made it to Avignon, not directly my destination, which was Montpellier. People who dropped me off last dropped me off here. And I can explore the city a little before going to bed and trying again tomorrow. Avignon is interesting. It's got these narrow streets and running groups. And smell of weed everywhere. And a full moon.
Here's a crazy stone fortress, it seems.
So, sunny day. I'm really lucky so far. I'm on my way out of Avignon towards Nîmes and Montpellier and Spain. Greetings from Figueres, España. I'm trying to hitchhike from a spot that has a not so very promising sign. I just asked the truck drivers, and some say that they're not allowed to carry me, so I don't have much choice instead of trying to hitchhike here. Hola de Barcelona. I made it to the Spanish border yesterday from where it got dark, and so I took a blah car to the city and got here at 12 at night. So I've got the day to spend here. So I'm going to my favorite place in all of Barcelona right now, through Montjuic. Getting closer. It's so interesting noticing the different trees that grow here. It's so different from Lithuania. I can see it up ahead. Almost there. This is it. All the way down. I've got my pipe, I've got my climbing shoes, and I've got my Barcelona tunnel. I'm happy now. This is another reason why I fucking love Barcelona. You walk through the city and it has these things. You hit a button and water comes out, and it's tasty water. Why don't more cities have this? Friday, November 15th, I left the hostel and I'm going to my favorite climbing place in Montjuic once more before going to meet up my friend Juan.
I'm up in the hills in Figaro, just 40 kilometers outside of Barcelona, visiting a friend. And it's a bit chilly, maybe 3 degrees. So I'm going to get bread now. And I gotta leave soon to go hitchhike to Valencia. I barely got to see Figaro. It looks like a gorgeous place. I don't feel like I have enough time. Plus, my right foot is still injured. So I took a 90-minute train ride through 3 different train lines. And now I'm walking towards the rest stop. And I'm hoping I can reach Valencia today. 2 rides later, and I made it to Valencia. I took the train from El Puig, a little town 20-some kilometers away. And now I am paying for a very expensive hostel. Too bad I don't have much time to enjoy Valencia. I'm on my way to the bus station to finally reach the family where I'll be volunteering. Here's Valencia. The oranges that grow everywhere. I tripped. It's terrible coming anywhere with expectations. Yet with Valencia coming here after Barcelona, I was told that it was like a smaller version of Barcelona with less pickpockets. However, I'm not impressed. There's similar architecture, there's nowhere to buy fruit, and it just feels super touristy here. And I saw only the center of it, so I'll have to return here to see it through the eyes of a local.
Bueno, dar una vuelta. Ahora nos vemos ahí abajo.